So, I'm here. Where are you?
Running late. Sorry. Things are a little wild with the Fiesta de la Luna coming up.
Wait. What's the Fiesta de la Luna?
It's a full moon tonight, my friend. Horizon's throwing an all-night fiesta at the resort. I thought you and I could attend.
Well, I do like a good party.
You and the rest of Mexico. Nos vemos pronto! Woo-hoo-hoo! Sorry I'm late! You and me are hard to catch! Wait, where is he?
Just following the plane. I think I'm close. Woohoo! Just in time.
Good to see you, Jay! Now, on to Playa Azul. Vámonos!
So what happens at a full moon party?
People celebrate the glory of the moon, of course. There's fireworks, there's music and dancing until the sun comes up.
Hola, chicos y chicas. The moon shows us her most beautiful face, and Radio Eterna is flying into Playa Azul for the Fiesta de la Luna. Won't you join us?
Tomorrow morning we head west to the canyons to find a stunt outpost. But tonight,
Fiesta de la Luna!
explore the party, my friend. Have fun! Half these people came for the fiesta, but the other half came just to see you. Hola, everyone! Bring the full moon, I'll bring the big star. I know you don't need help entertaining a crowd, but just in case, I rigged up some pyrotechnics for you. Boom! Oh, don't worry, they are also cheering for you.
Oh man, I love parades. They're always kind of slow though, don't you think? Imagine if we had a few more horses under all those flowers.
Buenos dias! The party's not over yet. Let's push this float to its limits.
I've gone and set up some PR stunts. Let's see what this float can do.
Head for the canyons. Our outpost awaits.
Yes! Speed trap! This float can move!
Radio Eterna, what a night. But for some, the party keeps on going. This Horizon parade float is fast. Almost as fast as the handsome young man at the fiesta last night who said hola and then ran off.
He remembers me! He remembers me! Did you hear that?
Air crew standing by. Everything is ready for your canyon jump.
Canyon jump? You can't drive something like this at Horizon and not test it out on a danger zone. Let's do this! Remy! This is wild!
What did I tell you, my friend? Horizon brings it out in all of us. Good luck!
Okay, here we go. Hit the danger sign! Best idea ever. be able to salvage the parade float. Totally worth it, though. My plan is to make this the place for PR stunts. So, I'll get to work on the PR, and you get stunting. I've already built a load more PR stunts. Which one do you want to try out first?
Phoenix. Horizon Rush is fully operational. PR stunts are great for the festival, as long as you keep driving so stylishly. Can you do that? Turn sharp left. Around when it is safe to do so. Around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn left.
Calculating route. In 200 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
I'm starting to get the feeling that if I call you after every road race win, you will get tired of me very fast.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn right. Arrived at your destination.
Hospital Records Radio. Drum and bass, 24/7.
Yo, it's Hospital Radio with Chris and Degs. So, Chris, what's up next?
There's nothing much on the schedule. So, play a skill song, mate. Double scores always keeps the crowd lively.
400 yards. Turn sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
You're listening to Hospital Records Radio at the Horizon Festival. Welcome back, everyone. So, I was talking to my old mate Jamie. This time, they've given him an entire outpost to play with.
You have arrived at your destination.
Phoenix. I have blueprints for a bunch of new adventures, and you have decisions to make.
You want to set up a new street racing outpost, eh? Let's say I know a guy in Guanajuato.
You, Alex, Ramiro, and every single fan messaging me to ask when this is opening. Great news. I'll tell them all very soon, July.
Amigo! I think we should show Horizon why the Baja is home to the biggest off-road race on Earth. And if we have time, we might set up an outpost or something.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Stay on the road and floor it all the way through. What's up, Horizon? Who's ready for an
Arrived
adventure?
at your
I know
destination.
Scotty is. I have been itching to get out and see the rest of Mexico. Now, I know you drive... And superstars are itching to expand the festival and reserve your spots in the Hall of Fame. And you know what, to be honest, you know what, Scotty is just plain itching. Ah, I'm gonna check for base arena booth bugs. You go have fun. Go, go, go.
to Mr. Jam. I've just got off the phone with Ramiro Horizon. He says this rain is pretty normal for the wet season in Mexico. Could clear up any second, or it could turn into an absolute... Depending on how that new superstar's like.
And it goes a little something like this.
I'll keep it going with beats like this.
Yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Small change of plans, my friend. Tell me, have you ever seen an active volcano up close? Meet me at the top of the mountain. You don't want to miss this.
Whoa! What was that?
That's nothing. Just a small tremor. Garrett's 200 suspension can handle it, no problem. Friend, there is a lot of smoke coming out of this volcano. You might want to get up here pronto.
Boss, got it. On my way.
Hey, Ramiro, the festival operations team are tracking some activity around the volcano. That wouldn't happen to be exactly where you're taking my superstar driver, would it?
Está bien, Haley. This is really only a small eruption. Nothing to worry about.
Fine. Just remember we have an outpost to set up, yeah?
Isn't this incredible? The volcano has never been like this before, but it's waking up for Horizon! The top, we should do our tests and then get out of here, my friend. The Baja is waiting and I think the volcano is getting angrier.
Angelica Garcia coming to you live from the Horizon XS chopper. That's right, we have a chopper. We're flying high over Mexico to see one superstar driver take on the fury of the Gran Caldera volcano. Don't go anywhere.
Looks like you're attracting the local news. You're on TV.
It looks safe, but there's vapor everywhere. This expedition looks to be heading straight to the active crater of the volcano. This might be the most rock and roll thing ever. We'll be back soon.
About steam vents?
See? Believe it or not, they said opening them, say with a car, actually helps release the geothermal energy.
Keep going, superstar! Don't let the Gran Caldera defeat you! Horizon XS is cheering you on!
air conditioning. You made it! Yeah, Rachel. I spoke to Haley and they say we have some time. In fact, there are some things she wants us to do up here. For science, you know?
For science!
See, Haley? We've placed the seismometer. You're getting the readings? Buenísimo. We should be heading down soon. I promised I'd show you an active volcano up close. Now, I think the show's over.
Yep, that's enough playing with fire for one day.
Oh, that was a big one! I think the volcano is telling us we've overstayed our welcome.
Agreed. Let's go. I'll see you at the bottom, Remy.
Good thing I know the fastest way down. Don't look back!
Trying my best.
Woohoo! That's all! Bien! You faced the volcano. Now let's see how you handle some real Baja racing, my friend. Vamos! I know an old Baja circuit that would be perfect. I didn't plan on us entering a race already, but here goes nothing.
Onward into the final now. What was this? Salute competitors have entered the arena. This is awesome! Bravo! The crowd goes wild!
Legendary Baja racing, my friend!
We've never seen anything like this! And then go! Across the finish line!
Horizon Baja. Standing shoulder to shoulder with the Baja 500 and 1000. Legendary cross-country racing.
My friend, those run once a year. We get to do this every day.
You know how to make an entry. Welcome to Horizon Baja. Well, what do you think of the place? This will be the destination for cross-country racing. You in? here's the new cross-country event program to start. So I will see you out there.
Hey, Phoenix. Attendance has already skyrocketed at Horizon Baja. Guess we're not the only ones who always dreamed of coming here. Keep bringing them in, superstar.
Hola, amigo. These are all the cars you've ever owned. There are some gaps in your collection, though. You should do something about that.
Yards. Turn left. Turn left. Yards. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Yards, turn right.
You're listening to Angelica Garcia on Horizon XS. Get in, Horizon. We're on the move. Sorry, I should clarify. The festival has just announced expansion plans, so Horizon XS will be headed to a brand new outpost in the Baja
Turn around
for
when it is
incredible
safe to do so.
sunsets and cross-country racing. And our superstar driver is going to lead the way first, so you don't have to get in just yet. I hear Rami has a special route planned for the expedition. Not too special, right? And who wants to spend a weekend in the Baja? New Desert Outpost is live with more fans, more food, and more cross-country racing than you could ever want. I'm taking XS out there as soon as I can get the chance. And so Rami and our superstar driver taking on a volcano on the way here? That's so cool. You two deserve a song.
instead. Take my heart instead. Take my heart instead. Will we ever know all what's been cast aside? Split it into equal parts of different sides. Take my heart instead. That belongs to you and me. Every time it skips a beat, words go unsaid.
amigo. Have you heard of the Carrera Panamericana? I've just been told about another barn find nearby.
Shall we go find it?